Hello. Welcome to how to use 4G USB to set up backup connection on Mikrotik router. Let's get started. This is my router and it is not configured at all. On the device there are two network interfaces, one external and one internal. Although it only has one internal interface, I still create a new bridge. The purpose of the bridge is to group the internal interfaces of the device. On the device there can be many internal interfaces including wired or wireless. I add the internal interface to the newly created group. Next I create a gateway IP address for the local network. Depending on your own planning to choose a suitable IP address range. Don't forget to assign IP addresses to the group of local interfaces. Devices in the local network need to be assigned IP addresses from the router, so I set up a DHCP server. You set up the range of IP addresses to be assigned in the local network including the first address, end address, gateway address, domain name resolution address, expiration time. After completing, I will check the result on the computer I am using. It is connected to the router via the internal interface. My computer has been assigned an unused IP address from the router. I continue to configure on the external interface. There are several ways to connect the external router. You can create a dial-up, set a dynamic or static IP address. In this example, I use the dynamic IP address mode on the external interface. To let the internal devices share the same external IP address, you set up the firewall as follows. After completing the above steps, I use the diagnostic tool on the command window to check the internet connection of my computer. So my computer has an internet connection. Next I connect the 4G USB to the router. This is the device I will connect to the router. It uses mobile data to connect to the internet. I will connect it to the router route via USB port. The router automatically detects the 4G USB. I will set up to share this mobile data connection to devices in the local network. On the firewall, I add a new rule to allow devices in the local network to connect to the internet using 4G. The configuration steps are completed. Next, I use the diagnostic tool to check the results. By default, devices in the local network connect to the internet using the first external interface. If there is a problem, the router automatically allows devices in the local network to connect to the internet using the 4G USB. The above are the configuration steps on the Mikrotik router using mobile data as a backup plan. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good luck.